Hello, welcome to this video. We are taking a look at a topic that you have to master in Tableau if you want to do a lot of things. This is the topic of calculated fields. So if you've used things like Google Sheets and Excel or any other kind of tool where you're working with data, really, you have this concept of formulas. That is, you want to multiply something, you want to divide something, you want to add something. You have to take one column and transform it using another column. We'll see what that looks like in Tableau. So let's set the stage. For starters, we have some products and some sales and some profits. I mocked up a very simple data set here we're going to play with first. This is a guitar store because I like guitar. And let's take a look at what we've got. So we have a bunch of products and we have some sales. Let's just look at this as text. We're not trying to make any flashy visuals in this video. We just want to understand how formulas work. So we have profits, we have sales, and something that you might want to do with your data is apply some kind of formula. In this case, maybe we want to know what's a profit ratio. So what is the percentage of our sales that become profits? Or when we look at our profits compared to our sales, what is the percent of that revenue that becomes profit? So let's do this. Let's create a calculated field. And we can, first of all, not zoom through that so quickly. We can make a calculated field in a couple different ways. You can come up here to this little caret icon that I'm hovering over, and you can click on that and say create a calculated field. But you could also, if you want to be really old school about it, go up to the analysis like toolbar menu, and you can go down to create calculated field. Okay, so either way you do it, we get this window, and this window is going to allow us to create some kind of formula. For now, we can ignore all this other stuff over here. In fact, you could collapse this if you don't want the distraction. But this is telling us that we're about to make a calculated field inside of our data source guitar store. Now this is relevant because if you have multiple data sources you're connected to, you want to be aware of which data source you're about to create a calculated field in. To save ourselves from just talking through it all without seeing it, let's just see what this looks like. So if we want to make something that's a profit ratio, we want to give this a name. It makes sense just to call it profit ratio. And then down below, we can build our formula. So for starters, let's just say that we are going to take our profit. You'll notice that you get this nice autocomplete as you begin to type, or you get some suggestions of fields that are available to you. By default, the fields that are available in the data source you're currently using pop up first, but you could also reference variables from other data sources. You can see here that our calculated field has access to this data source, Tableau Superstore, which we'll be playing with later. And for that, you have to be a little bit more advanced and be doing things like data blends or know how relationships work. So let's park that for this video and just focus on the basics. So we know we have a profit value. We can see it up here in our data pane. Let's use that, and let's divide that by our sales. Now you could type it out like I did before, but it's also good to know that you can drag these things from your data pane into your calculated field window. So there's always more than one way to get the job done in Tableau. Now let's take a look down here and make note that if we had some kind of syntax error in our formula, Tableau would complain and it would say this calculated field contains errors. So do be aware that we have to have the correct syntax. It has to be a valid formula before Tableau tells us the calculation is valid. Okay, so we will click OK here. And now in our data source that we created this calculated field for, we can find profit ratio. You'll also notice over here, Tableau is a data visualization tool after all. So even in the UI, you can tell there's something different about profit ratio. It doesn't just have the little pound symbol, or a little tic-tac-toe board next to it, it has an equal sign and the pound symbol, which just indicates that this is kind of a synthetic field. This is a field that we have derived in this data source. It wasn't naturally there in the first place. Okay, so let's use this. We know we have our profits, we know we have our sales, and now if we bring profit ratio into the picture, by the way, we could do that by dropping it out here where profit and sales already exist, or we could undo that and bring it directly down here where we see measure values. So let's format this a little bit. I'm going to format, so right click on my profit ratio, format, and make this look like a percentage, just so that we can understand this number a little bit better. Also, I'm on a Mac, so I'm going to press Command and Control and then hit the right arrow key to just kind of expand out my my table so it's not so crammed, and so it's making me feel claustrophobic over here when it looks like this. So let's just expand that a bit. If you're on a Windows machine, I believe it is the window key or maybe control in the arrow keys. Sorry about that, I don't know off the top of my head. It has been a while since I've been on the MacBook train. But there are hotkeys to do that, or you can just try to game the system yourself by finding in the field name header up here this little this really little real estate where you get this double arrow, and then you can kind of slide and expand this thing. Anyways, we notice we have some profit ratio percentages. And this particular line item here, 7-string guitar, we have a profit of 137, sales of 865, and 137 divided by 865 comes out to be 15.84%. So down here we see we have negative profits out of our positive sales, which gives us a negative profit ratio. So what I want to show you as this basic introduction to calculated fields is, first of all, just that you can create them, that you can take a field, divide it by another field, or add it to another field, or multiply it. But I also wanted to introduce this concept of aggregates. So what do I mean by aggregates? A lot of times in Tableau, you're going to be working with things where you see this. As soon as we bring profit and sales out into our visual, Tableau knows that we might want to show this data at different levels of granularity. So it's going to say, if we weren't showing this at its most granular level, which in this case turns out to be product, how is it going to know what to do with the values? For example, if we take product type out here onto rows, you can see that if we were to zoom out from the product level and look just at the product type level, you're going to have many of these line items that are going to need to roll up into a single value. So these sales numbers that we see here for amps, for our amplifiers, these are all going to need to be summed together if we remove product from the picture. Now I want you to pay attention to what's going to happen to our profit ratio when we do this. So if we remove product from the picture, now our profit ratio is going to be showing negative 53.64% for this value. Now, I don't know if you can already tell an issue here, but 14 divided by 1150 is definitely not 50%, let alone negative 50%. So what is happening here? You know, we can look at this as well down here for strings. We have 11 profit out of 44 sales. So $11 of profit, $44 in sales, and somehow this is coming out to be 76.86%. Now, if we look at the underlying data here, look at the full data for these strings, we can see that the 11 is coming from having 4 plus 4 plus 3, and sales is coming from having 15 plus 12 plus 17. And then this profit ratio number of 76.86% is coming from adding these profit ratios together. Now, without giving you a full-blown math lesson here, I just want to point out that this is not how you would want the profit ratio to be behaving. You don't want to sum the percentages. Instead, you want to say, give me the total profits and divide that by the total sales. I don't want to sum the individual product level profit ratios. I want to hold off on calculating the profit ratio and then only take the full sum of profits and divide that by the full sum of sales. So why is Tableau doing us dirty here? Why is it not doing that by default? Well, the reason is that how we defined our profit ratio, we are doing this at the row level. This is actually a very useful thing to be able to do in certain circumstances, and we will expand on that in a future video. But for now, we're just going to focus on how you can get this formula to actually perform the calculation on the aggregates instead of on the row level at all times. So what we really want to do is maybe take a hint from our measure values out here. We can see that Tableau, when we bring our row level data into the canvas, into the visual, it's assuming we want to see the sum of profit and the sum of sales and the sum of our profit ratios. But in fact, what we want this to be is the sum of profits and the sum of sales. And whenever we look at profit ratio, we want to see the sum of profits divided by the sum of sales. So how do we do that? Well, we could just communicate to Tableau in the formula. So instead of doing a row level non-aggregated formula, we could do an aggregated formula where we say at all times, whatever granularity I'm making in my visual, I want you to take the total profits or the sum of profits and divide that by the total sales or the sum of sales. So if we click OK, our visual is going to break for a little bit, but that is because we no longer have a sum of profit ratio possible, because now we just have profit ratio, which is an aggregate formula that is always going to consider what the total profits are and the total sales are in the visual we've built, and then it will compute the appropriate profit ratio for us. Now, why is this showing up as 0? That's because we just need to format this to be a percentage if we'd like to see those numbers. These are in decimal format, so 0.18 is 18%. So let's just format this to be a percentage so we can see the numbers that we expect to see. And now we see 14 divided by 1150 is actually 1.22%. And we can see for all these other combinations of profit and sales that we get the correct profit ratio. Indeed, 11 divided by 44 is 25%. So now we get the correct numbers. So what this really boils down to is Tableau, and indeed programs in general and data processes in general. You're going to define a piece of logic, and the application is going to execute things based exactly on that logic you provided. So originally, when we were telling Tableau that we want the row level profits divided by the row level sales, well, we were running into trouble when we then had a visual which was not representing the row level data. It was doing fine when we had product in the picture, because this is actually the entire picture that our underlying data represents. But then when we put the data in a situation where it needed to roll values up to the product type level, it was not properly aggregating the values in the way we expected. We fixed that by redefining our profit ratio to say, hey, I would like you to actually aggregate my profit values and aggregate my sales values before computing profit ratio, so that no matter how I change the granularity of my visual, no matter how I slice and dice things, I'm always going to be calculating the actual profit ratio I intend to calculate. So we're going to stop the video here, and then in a future one, we will explore how we can expand on this and how sometimes the row level calculations can be really useful, and other times you want the aggregated calculations. So hopefully this has been useful to somebody out there, and hope this helps you build some useful calculated fields, and hope to see you in future videos.